Hello everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox. And I don't know what just happened there, I don't know. Let's see. Looks like the Dwarves are not doing too well. Especially now that their base at Terrell is gone. Which is not good for them at all. But the human army in Irina is doing well. That's one of the few things that are going fairly well right now in the world is the human army. Not nearly as powerful as the orcs. They'll need to build up a little more if they hope to destroy them. And we got a lot of human ships moving around near orc territory as well. A lot. Humans are starting to get more out there, that's for sure. So, there are dwarves here. They don't seem to want to set up a village, though. For whatever reason. I gave them space to, but they choose not to. And we got, do we have more orc ships? Doesn't look like it. But, Irina has got a lot of buildings up. I just noticed how many buildings they've got going right now and how close it is to the border. Unless it's just, no, it's definitely as big as it seems. I just never really paid any attention to it, really. Not bad what they have going here. And it looks like we got, oh, nope, that guy I don't think is joining. No, he just went right through. Went right on by. I think, can they join from their own houses? They might be able to get the resources to join the army from their own house. I'm not too sure about that. They might not have to go to the barracks. But the humans are doing fairly well. And what do we have here? Orc ship? I'm not too sure what it's doing. It doesn't look like it did anything at the moment. But Dear Bador is expanding back outwards by the looks of it. And why do we have... Wait, did I turn off natural disasters? Yeah, I did. So I just need to remember to turn off natural disasters before any big war or anything. Or else, there's going to be lightning strikes that'll throw the game. That might happen anyway, though. I'm not too sure. I don't understand that one. Maybe I'll email the devs and ask. Why not? But, let's see. Zopenberg's army is at 125 still. That's really good. Irina is at 61, but its limit is down to 98 rather than the 145 that it was before, or something like that. So I just seen a human. All he's got is a stone spear. Okay, that's not bad, but it's not good either. I'm not sure if they have to go to the barracks before they can join the army. So 6, 10. So this guy's 10 years old. And I'm not too sure how old you need to be before you're not considered a kid anymore. So he's 11 now. Let's just follow him around. Tsunami. Is that his real name? Tsunami? Very interesting. Is he going into a house? He is. Okay. Well, I guess we can't see now. And the dwarf army is not very big. It's there. It's not big though. The dwarf armies that are big are all up here by the looks of it. Is that all one army? There's no way. 69. Okay. 102. Wow. And 29 for Ganitar. Which definitely isn't as good. And Dear Bador has 4. So this must be Ganitar's army. That's all I can imagine. And the dwarves there are doing very well as well, which is good. Let's see how the humans... they're still climbing. The orcs can now have a bigger army. Humans' army cap has also went up. Buildings are coming and being built on... oh wow, what do we have here? Old human ships being shot at by the orcs. By the looks of it. And what does he have? Steel bow. That's interesting. And this guy is a giant. Can hold the door. I bet he can. He can probably hold more than the door. But... so weren't there like, on one of these islands around here, weren't there chickens on it? There were like a lot of chickens, I thought. Oh, the orcs probably killed them all when they occupied this area. That's what I think happened. What is he carrying? Wheat? So the dwarves went in, grabbed some wheat and left? Quick. Okay. The dwarves are going to need to take out Ord-Ez and all the other places on that continent if they want to control it. Humans are already expanding really far in compared to what they used to be, which is good. And Zeddep's population isn't nearly as big as the human one. Irina's army is still going up ever slightly. It's now bigger than the Orcish one, but not strong enough to challenge them. That's for sure. Not quite. So, it seems like I did turn back on natural disasters. Okay, I did. So, if... no, that wouldn't work. Would it? I don't think so. Okay. Maybe it would. What am I thinking? Let's see. Let's see, maybe it will work. He's got... okay, you know what? 55. Yeah, let's see how this works. Did it work? I don't think it worked. There we go. It worked that time. Now we'll have a lot of fighting. Let's see how well they'll do. Perhaps they'll do well. But let's see. Gaga's being captured now. Okay. It's hard to tell what's going on, but Rakhoz is defending itself so far. I'm not sure how. And now Gaga's captured. And now they need to capture this last place. Easily the most powerful place, which is Pepose. Let's see, will Rakhoz be able to defend itself? It looks like they might be able to. They have 2 armies now to fight against the Orcish Empire. And the Orcish Empire's main army isn't even here yet. Let's see how this goes. They are basically all the same in population, so let's see. Big fight, I mean. It's hard to tell who's winning, though. I see a lot of Orcish Empire in there, but it's hard to tell. I think Orcish Empire just lost a battle. Not good for them. And now Pepose is being captured. How does that affect the human empire? It doesn't really. Said depth doesn't seem to be affected either. It affected this island greatly, though. Papose is going to be captured soon. Looks like they're moving in to destroy the townhouse and the barracks. Or maybe they're just going for the people. It's hard to tell, but Papose is falling. Slowly but surely. There's lots of fighting going on, and that's it. Papose is now under... what are they? Tal-Erg Az. Ugh, excuse me. And what do we have here? Orcish Empire ship with 7 passengers just landed. Brought in civilians. I'm not too sure why. But those civilians aren't going to last long in the face of this. So the Orcish Empire doesn't want any dealings with that, but the Dwarves, I mean, will gladly. And now, the only war going on right now is between Dir Bador and these guys here. And the Tal-Erg Az, or whatever they're called. Looks like we have some orcs loading up on ships, and look at that. Zed-Dep is defenseless. Interesting. With the orcs moving elsewhere, Zed-Dep is now defenseless to the human army. Let us see. And the boat left before all of them could get on. But most of Zed-Dep's army is gone now. Interestingly enough. And it looks like we have more orc troops moving elsewhere through human territory by the looks of it. And a tornado is now spawned as well over here. We've got massive Orcish Empire deployments along this island, which isn't really all that useful right now. They are at peace, but it is good to keep a garrison there. And now we've got Dwarvish troops on the move. 112 of them, to be exact. With possibly more on the way. It is very possible. We have dwarves moving here as well. So perhaps that'll open up the road for them to attack the Orcish Empire as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. Right, natural disasters will go off for the next little bit, just to see how this goes. And now, they declare war on the Orcish Empire as well. Humans make peace. And now we see how this goes. See a lot of fighting along the sides. We've also got fighting up here as well, as a dwarf army has landed, big enough to overthrow any resistance in that area. I see fire, which kinda makes me guess that there was a lightning strike. Dwarves are doing a lot of damage along this peninsula though, but not too much. A lot of fighting going on as well, as armies are moving in. Dwarf army is doing fairly well in this area, and this ship is not doing too well. Let's see. Zed-Dep is falling now. And on that note, the human empire, let's see, how's the human empire doing? Very good. We'll also go to war with, not them. This is confusing. This is going to be hard to do. Let's see. I gotta try and do this. You know what? No. They'll make peace with everybody. Okay, and now they'll just do it with, no, just with the Orcish Empire. There we go. And now we see how this goes. The humans are now at war with the orcs as well. The Orcish Empire is now at war with basically everybody. They are spread thin too. The humans are now doing an invasion. But the orcs are not gonna go down without a fight in this area. Did I not turn off natural disasters? No, I did. So why is there lightning striking? Where the dwarves are? Who knows? The dwarves were ready for a battle this time. They are moving in. Fairly quickly too. But dwarves are moving in quicker. Fairly quicker, in fact. Humans are now moving in to put an end to that attack. And we've got some orcs moving elsewhere now. Dwarf army here is doing well. And the humans are pushing into Zeddep, destroying everything in the way. And there goes that dwarf army. It got destroyed. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's much else. We have some dwarves up here still fighting, which is good. We don't have any major Orcish Empire deployments though. The dwarves are doing good at destroying everything up here. And we've got some Orcish Empire troops landing up there as well. Got a big Orcish Empire army landing as well. So on that note, the dwarves will make peace with the Orcish Empire and leave that. And now Zeddep is under siege by the humans and nearly destroyed, in fact. There's not much left of it. The humans might be able to finally expand very far with this new occurrence. But there's lots of orcs on the way. So if they're going to do anything, they better do it quickly. Their army did a very good job. Got lots of orcish troops. Zeddep still has quite a bit, and they are falling back hard now, the humans. They are taking out what orcs they can, though. And, yeah, the humans did a lot of damage here. So I think that, on that note, they will make peace as well. And now the only war going on should be between the dwarves and, yes, over here. The dwarves are still fighting them, which is good. And the Orcish Empire should not be at war. Okay, good. They aren't. The dwarves are doing lots of damage, making a move to retake their homeland. And the humans might now be able to expand quite a bit with all of their newfound territory. They had minimal losses in those battles. That was a very good move by them. Meanwhile, there has been a lot of losses by the orcs and dwarves. And is this a leader of the town? I think it might be. But not anymore. There's a lot of dwarves on... Never mind. I said a lot and then there was 2. Let's check this ship. This one has 39. Okay, that's alright. And it looks like the dwarves are wiping out the last little bits of resistance in this area. That there is anyways. There's not much left. They've destroyed most of the population here, and now they'll need to move in and reclaim. The humans are returning to their territory and also expanding on what they had before, which is good. And there are a lot less orcs around, that's for sure. Zedep is rebuilding now, in the process of rebuilding at least. And Rapako was also reduced to barely anything. And a new village, Doro, was founded to try and hold back what looks like the dwarves from expanding. And this guy is almost dead here. He's fighting off the orcs in this area. But how well will he be able to go? Not forever, unfortunately. And I thought I saw some humans, but it doesn't look like it. Pepos and Rakos are still alive. And they are trying to rebuild, but there's nothing that they can do. They don't have many people left. Their last remaining people are here in the form of their army. But it doesn't look like it's going to last forever. It's being taken out, by the looks of it. And fairly quickly, I might add. There's not many left. Not at all. It doesn't look like the humans are going to send out anybody to make new villages. And a necromancer has arrived. So I think that I'll leave it here for now. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening. That island was very quickly cleared out by the dwarves. A lot of orcs died as a result, and the orcs are now losing their foothold in the west. Their foothold in the east is very strong, though. That is something that they undoubtedly have control of. Zopenberg and Ord-Ez are their last major strongholds in the west. So, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out with the new human empire expanding. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.